do young people need any estate planning? That's the question. And the answer is yes. The most important thing that you can do as an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old is to make sure that you have a durable power of attorney for financial decision making. Also a designation of healthcare surrogate, designating someone to access your medical information and make healthcare decisions for you if you can't do it for yourself. And that becomes important in situations where you've gone to college, maybe you're in a car accident, you're incapacitated. Heaven forbid there's a school shooting. Unfortunately, this does happen where parents are trying to obtain information about their child, but they don't have a designated healthcare surrogate document in place, so they can't access any information about their child's health situation. I know a lot of college kids are like, well, I don't really want my parents to know about my medical information. Name your sibling. Name a sibling. It's very common for us to name siblings. Siblings are really good healthcare decision makers anyway, probably better than parents. We know that parents will tend to keep you alive, even if that wasn't your wish. So naming a sibling as your healthcare surrogate will be a really good option if you're uncomfortable naming your parents. You also want to do a living will, even if you're young. Unfortunately, we do oftentimes, again, see some fighting over decision making with regard to end of life. If you have a living will in place, and remember, a living will is really your instructions on how you'd like to end your life if you're at the end of your life. It becomes very important no matter how old you are. So having a good living will, designation of healthcare surrogate, durable power of attorney, and if you have any assets, you probably need a will or a trust also. So those are just some tips for, young people, really young people, having some estate planning in place. Sometimes what we do in our office is if parents come in to do their own estate planning, we may say, hey, we'll do your kids for half price, or, we'll throw in your kids for, whatever, a lesser fee, simply because we want everybody to have these planning tools in place, because we see what happens when we don't have them. And it's just really important. These kinds of things are really important for planning purposes. And when we don't have them, then we have to go guardianship. And sometimes there's litigation that can ensue because there is no clear direction on what our person would have wanted. All right, I hope this is helpful.